Good morning, Florida lacrosse fans. It's Friday, March 25th. Before we do anything, a shout out to my son Alex, his 27th birthday today. Happy birthday, Alex. Hopefully, you have a little time off from running that incredible Just Baked Boca business to spend a little bit of time maybe having dinner with your mom and dad. Otherwise, great. Happy birthday, buddy. And we all love you. Last night, the big one down my way, St. Andrews and St. Thomas. St. Thomas holding on for the 8-7 win over the Scots. Fantastic game. I've been running this 10 years and actually attending games longer than that. And I can tell you there's just really a couple of rivalries that every year are in the back of my mind over the years, whether it was Ponte Vedra and Lake Highland at their peak, Bishop Moore and Lake Highland for a couple of years. The Jupiter-Benjamin rivalry has always been a wonderful game to attend. And then you have this one. This one's special, partly because they didn't play for a number of years, and partly because they just really tear it apart when they do get a chance to play. For many years, it was one-sided with St. Andrews winning all the time. And then back some years ago when St. Thomas won their 2 state titles, one of them knocking off St. Andrews comfortably in a semifinal game. And that really took it again to the next step. And then finally last year, when we had the first regular season meeting for quite a while, that game last year was 5-4 St. Andrews, an amazing defensive display. And we had almost the same type of display last night. Fantastic game by both defenses. Both goalies played very well. When you look at the statistics, which I do have, I'll be doing an article later today. This was a game where it really came down to a couple of possessions. St. Thomas had a little bit better of it on the faceoffs. St. Andrews got some more shots off, committed a few less turnovers. But in general, in reality, it came down to one play at the end. After St. Thomas had taken an 8-5 lead with 5 minutes left, kind of looked like they were going to be able to put it away. St. Andrews came back, scored a couple of quick ones, drove in one with 2 minutes to go. And then it came down on the last possession. Jack Schulte with the ball behind the cage, trying to maneuver for a shot. Wade Lamon stoning him right on the doorstep with 10 seconds left in the game. And that pretty much sealed the deal. I've said it so often over the years. A lot of times a game like this comes down to a player making a key play at a key time. And that's certainly, again, what happened last night. Again, kids, thanks again for a wonderful game for me to go and cover. With the difference in the classes, they can only play regular season these days, unless for some reason St. Andrews decides to move up to 2A, which they actually have the right to do if they want to. But anyhow, thanks again, kids. Great game. It's going to be a lot of fun to write this one up. Big crowd, too. I would guess there were at least 400 people there. And again, that's kind of nice to see. We're starting to creep back up with crowd size in a couple of these games. Okay, also on the scoreboard last night on the boys' side, Cardinal Gibbons 14-5 over Smash River. Holy Trinity Episcopal. This is a nice win for them. They traveled up to Orlando, came away with a 9-8 win over Oviedo. LaSalle 10-3 over St. Brendan. Forest 12-8 over Calvary Christian Clearwater. Canterbury have a big win, 13-7 over Riverview Sarasota. Looks like they've gotten out of their offensive slump a little bit. St. John Paul knocking off previously undefeated Berlin Jesuit 12-6. And Gulliver Prep up in the Tallahassee area knocking off Childs 13-7. Easy winners last night on the boys' side, Community School, Tohopeka Liga, Melbourne, St. Stephen's, and Nice. On the girls' side last night, South Fork, Big win, 10-8 over St. Edwards. Cardinal Gibbons, 15-10 over University. Benjamin, 18-15 over Palm Beach Central. Creekside, 20-13 over Bowles. Robinson, 18-10 over Cypress Creek. Seminole Ridge, 16-13 over Olympic Heights. Winter Park, 10-4 over Boone. And Gulf Breeze, 12-5 over Pensacola. Easy winners last night on the girls' side: Riverview, Sarasota, Boca Raton, Barron Collier, Out of Door Academy, Melbourne, Colonial, Eastridge, Kings Academy, Episcopal School, Jacksonville, Satellite, Tohopekaliga, Bishop Morin Community School. On the college scene last night, the Kaiser men lost 9-8 to Tennessee Wesleyan. Excuse me. Oxbridge alum Vinny Cerasuolo, 4 goals for Kaiser. Kaiser women beat Montreat 26-14. Jeez. Madison Andrews with 8 goals for Kaiser. Pembroke Pines graduate Valeria Lamaglio with 6 goals also for Kaiser in the win. St. Leo women lose 13-12 to Colorado Mesa. Maria Palumbo, 4 goals for them in the loss. NAIA polls on the men's side came out: Kaiser number 4, Weber number 7. On the women's side, Kaiser 3, and Weber and Ave Maria received votes. On the college schedule, we'll get to the high schools to wrap it up. We'll do the college schedule first. On Friday, Flagler men are hosting Colorado Mesa. Jacksonville University women are hosting Furman. Florida Southern women are hosting Roberts Wesleyan. Palm Beach Atlantic women are hosting Fort Lewis. On Saturday, Jacksonville men are hosting St. John's. Lynn men are hosting Newberry. Rollins men host Embry-Riddle. Florida Tech men host St. Leo. Palm Beach Atlantic men are hosting Tampa. St. Leo women are hosting Lynn. Young Harris women are hosting Flagler. Lander women are hosting Tampa. The Ave Maria women are hosting Life. Kaiser women are playing Truett McConnell, I believe, on a neutral site. And the Weber men are playing Tennessee Wesleyan. On Sunday, Mercer women are hosting Stetson. Arizona State women are hosting Florida. The Tiffin women are hosting Florida Southern. And the Lee women are hosting Flagler. Those of you who really are lacrosse nuts, Sunday night, the Big Ten Network is back in action with their Sunday night game of the week. Usually it's Mark Dixon and Joe Beninati doing the play-by-play. It's a wonderful read, it's a wonderful game to watch on a Sunday night when there's really nothing else to worry about. So if you're just looking to chill out at the end of the weekend, we've got Penn State hosting Maryland. Hudson Bone has won the FOGO job for Penn State, so you'll be able to see the Lake Highland grad in action with Penn State. And believe me, I almost always watch the Sunday night broadcast. Big Ten Network, if you have it, it's well worth it. Okay, on the boys' side this weekend, on tonight, Milton 7-3 hosts 5-5 West Florida. 9-1 Eastlake is hosting 8-2 Steinbrenner. One of the rivalry on the river games, Providence at 6-3 is playing Episcopal Jacksonville. All these rivalry games are at Bowles. 6-3 Maclay is hosting 6-3 Gulliver Prep. We have Benjamin 8-3 hosting 9-2 Pinecrest. I'm kind of debating going up and just watching the game, not necessarily writing it up, but just going up and watching the game. 6-6 Lake Hal hosts 6-3 Haggerty. We got 6-4 Vieira hosting 7-5 Bishop Moore. That's a really interesting game to me as far as, again, seeing how far Vieira has come as a program. We got 7-2 Plant hosting 7-3 Cardinal Mooney. 7-2 Mitchell hosts 9-2 Alonzo. We've got 10-2 Lake Mary hosting 5-4 Oviedo. 4-3 Pensacola Catholic hosts 5-5 West Florida. We've got 7-2 Winter Park looking to rebound, hosting 7-2 Timber Creek. 7-2 Windermere hosts 7-4 West Orange. Tomorrow on the schedule, we've got a huge one up in the Melbourne area. I'm sorry, the Vero Beach area. 10-1 St. Edwards is hosting 8-5 Jupiter. St. Edwards with a win will ascend to number 1 in 1A. 7-2 Winter Park will host 8-4 Montverde. We have 11-1 Bowls and 6-3 McLean, the rivalry of the river. 6-3 Episcopal hosting 7-4 Childs. Remember what I said about rivalry on the river games. On Saturday, all 5 games, I believe, are being streamed live on the, I think they say the CW17 network, and I believe it's streamed via Jacks 4 News or newsforjacks.com. Sorry, I don't have the proper order on that one, but check them both. And I'm pretty sure all the games will be streamed on that. And I guess if you're in the local area, it's actually just a regular cable TV broadcast. Have fun up there, guys and girls. I'm missing that one reluctantly. Okay, on the girls' side over the weekend, 8-0 Wiregrass Ranch hosts 8-3 Sickles. 7-2 Lake Highland is hosting 9-2 Pinecrest. Very interesting matchup there. 6-1 Calvary Christian Fort Lauderdale hosts 6-1 Cardinal Gibbons. 2 teams that are having really nice seasons and are vying for at-large bids in all likelihood. 7-2 West Orange hosts 6-0 Lake Mineola. 5-2 Fletcher is hosting 6-2 St. Augustine. We got Calvary Christian Clearwater at 7-3 hosting Holy Names 4-4. 8-2 Pensacola Catholic is hosting 5-4 West Florida. We've got 4-2 Canterbury hosting 5-5 Bishop Verot. 9-1 Oviedo is hosting 6-1 Edgewood. Again, pushing for those playoff slots. 5-4 Bishop Moore hosting 8-1 Plant. That should be a terrific game. 4-3 Timber Creek hosting 5-4 Winter Park. 5-4 Barron Collier, which has gotten a nice run lately, is hosting 3-6 Tampa Catholic. On Saturday for the girls, we've got 6-2 St. Augustine hosting 7-4 Lake Mary. 9-3 Bartram Trail is playing Ponte Vedra at 6-3 at the rivalry game. Menendez 7-1. That's a great year for them. Playing 7-2 Episcopal School at the rivalry game. That's going to be a tough game for them. We'll see how well they do. And then we have an interesting 3-way round robin, just like when Vero, Steinbrenner, and Newsom played. We have the same thing. Steinbrenner, Riverview, Sarasota, and Community School are playing a round robin matchup on Saturday. Again, if you're in that area, you're a girls' youth player, drag your mom, drag your dad, and say, I really want to go see this after maybe my youth practice. You're going to see some wonderful lacrosse there. Go ahead and get out to these games. Busy weekend, very important. Let's remember, next weekend is the last weekend when it comes to the regular season counting for district seedings. The last week of the season is just more for the at-large and the seeding and the brackets. So, next week's games, these are big games. If you've got a rooting interest, get out there and support the team. I'm working on our annual college power ranking, the Florida kids in Division I schools doing their power rankings. I can tell you right now, I've done most of it. There are some surprises. There are some kids who are down a little bit this year on the production side, and there are some kids who are up this year, and it's going to be a little bit different from what you saw last year with obviously, Jared Bernhardt not being part of the poll this year. So I think you'll find it an interesting read. So once again, oh, you know what? I forgot something. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, God. Dark coffee. Dark roast is the only way I go. A little bit of nice flavored cream on top, and you got the perfect combination. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and like the videos. Again, Alex, happy birthday, buddy. Your parents love you. This is get out to a game, #TAFTag, take a friend to a game. Grow the sport, grow the game, lay off the refs, enjoy yourself over the weekend. This is Lee Roggenberg, Florida Lacrosse News, saying so long from the Sunshine State.